May his life be a lesson for the ages and a beacon for the future. May God bless President Jimmy Carter.
Today is a national day of mourning as the country says its final goodbye to the 39th President of the United States, Jimmy Carter. Wildfires are devastating Los Angeles County. Fire officials struggle to contain the blaze. Residents struggle to find out what's next for them.
This is home. What are we going to do? Where are we going to go?
But first, another round of snow could make for a messy morning. This Weather Impact Day, we're tracking the latest conditions in the weather and on the roads.
Starting this morning with a live look across Colorado, Greeley and CSU campuses on the top up there, the metro area, and a look at our Horsetooth cam there on the bottom left. The metro area could see 1 to 2 inches of snow, while down south they could see up to 4. And because of this weather, some school districts are already announcing start time delays. Albert School District 200, KUSA 2, and Pawnee School District will all be opening 2 hours late. We also just learned that Regis Jesuit High School is opening 1 hour late, and Woodland Park are 2 hours late as well this morning. Thanks for joining us. I'm Corey Rose.
And I'm Jordan Chavez. Good morning, everybody. Obviously, there's a lot to talk about, so let's get right to senior meteorologist Chris Bianchi. Chris, you were mentioning that Denver has just been added to a winter weather advisory.
Yeah, within the last 2 minutes, Denver put in the winter weather advisory because of that snow that is falling right now. This will continue as we head through the rest of the morning commute. Closer look in, and also want to mention, it is not just the snow here, folks. I totally hear you. I'm getting lots of reports about how strong the wind is. We had a 41-mile-an-hour wind gust at the airport, so this is not just snow. This is blowing snow right now around the metro area. Heaviest and steadiest around Aurora and on south to about Centennial right now. North side of the metro area seeing some of that steady snow, but I've got a report about 3 inches of snow in Lone Tree already. This with some of these localized bands. So point being here, folks, those roads are going to be slick out there. And yes, our snowfall totals, most areas, maybe just an inch or 2 of snowfall accumulation. The totals will not be that impressive, but it is falling at 7:03 a.m. on this Thursday morning. So it's right smack dab in the middle of the commute. And that means that there will be some pretty significant impacts to those roads. And also, we're seeing some localized bands of some of that heavier snowfall within all this, and where you could get a quick inch of snow in, say, 30 to 45 minutes, and that's part of the concern as well. That snow will continue on again, off again for probably the next 2 to 3 hours or so. This is not a long-lived event. By noon, we're going to be done with the snow basically across the metro area, at least the accumulating snow for sure. And by this afternoon, we'll probably see some sunshine in the picture, and those temperatures will be very chilly. And then the wind and the cold will be the story. But until then, that snow is going to be of concern. We'll keep you posted with the latest on it, but most areas, a trace to 3 inches of snow. Not everybody even sees an inch of snow out of this, but where you do get a quick inch or 2 of snow, that's going to make those roads a real mess. And for more on how those roads are, I'm going to send things over to Erica Lopez. And Erica, looks like out there on the roadways, especially in the south and east sides of the metro area, pretty slick out there, right?
Very, very slick, very, very slow, Chris. I mean, you've been saying this since yesterday. We're going to get snow in the middle of the commute. It's not about how much snow. It's about the fact that it's going to fall during the busiest part of our morning drive. And we're seeing that this morning. It's a mess out here. It's 7:04, and this is a live look from our CDOT cameras. I-25 and Founders Parkway as you get ready to travel through Castle Rock. Northbound I-25 from Castle Rock up toward 225 is one of our slowest spots of the morning. 225 Parker Road at a crawl. Of course, you can see the accumulation here on the sides of the interstate median areas as well as a bit on the interstate. This is normally a slow spot as it is with or without snow, and it's definitely worse because of the snow this morning. Highlands Ranch area, C470 Lucent Boulevard, definitely a blanket out here on the shoulders of the interstate. Not too busy, though, as far as volume is concerned there. But I-70 very slow this morning, eastbound and westbound, right at E470 this morning. A lot of snow accumulation and a lot of drivers out this way. That's out a little bit past the airport where the wind has been really wild. Chris has been talking about that. Let's go ahead and bring you over to our map this morning. You can see the areas really impacted by the snow. Both sides of 225. I-25 from about 225 Hamden area all the way down to Castle Castle Rock and further south this morning. Portions of Highway 85, C470 through Highlands Ranch into Ken Carroll this morning, as well as Highway 285. So a lot of areas being impacted. We do still have a northbound I-25 crash, County Line Road area this morning between Larkspur and Monument. You can just see the change in color south of the metro. This travel time is now an hour and 10 minutes about on northbound I-25, your Castle Rock to 225 drive. Normal is about 16 minutes. So if that helps you get a clearer picture of the significant issues we're dealing with this morning. 20-minute backup on southbound 225, about a 20-minute backup on the northbound side as well. And then we're up to about a 15-minute backup for that westbound side of I-70 for your drive between E470 and 76. One of those mornings you want to give yourself plenty of extra travel time. And if you can lay off some of these busier and snowy areas, that's going to be a good call this morning as well.
Erica, thank you. Breaking news this morning, northern Los Angeles County is now surrounded by a ring of deadly and destructive wildfires. Firefighters are spread thin after 2 more sparked yesterday, one of them in the heart of the Hollywood Hills. That particular fire is only about a mile from the iconic Hollywood Walk of Fame.
This morning, more than 100,000 people are under evacuation orders due to all the fires burning in the LA area. 9 News reporter Brianna Fernandez is keeping an eye on those developments this morning. She joins us live in studio with the latest and how Colorado is responding. Brianna, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, guys. Truly devastating what's going on in California. The California fires have killed at least 5 people. Thousands of homes and other structures have been destroyed. So 5 major fires are burning in California, including the huge Palisades fire, which has grown to more than 17,000 acres. That's equivalent to around 26 square miles. And this morning, crews still have 0% contained. It is one of the most destructive fires in LA history. The Sunset Fire in Hollywood Hills is the latest fire that actually happened late last night. And this is close to some of those Hollywood's most iconic landmarks. Mandatory evacuations were ordered for that area late last night. Firefighters are working hard to contain these fires, but it's been tough because the fires are being fueled by powerful winds and also those dry conditions. Now, crews here in our state were requested to assist with the efforts as well. Castle Rock left yesterday afternoon. We know this is Castle Rock Fire Rescue Department. Now, they sent a brush truck and 3 people to help fight the fires. The chief actually texted me and he said that they were going to be gone for up to 2 weeks. When crews arrive tonight, they will be given a specific location and assignment as well. Now, the Colorado Division of Fire and Prevention Control was also requested to send a multi-mission aircraft. It was used during the Marshall Fire as well as the Alexander Fire and others that sparked in our area last year. So the plane doesn't carry water, but what's really special about this aircraft is that it's equipped with cameras that can help with mapping as well as detect hotspots. Now the aircraft can see through smoke and infrared and color sensors that can keep firefighters safe on the ground.
We fly fires and we map them and we provide situational awareness, intelligence through the products, also through radio communication. Like I mentioned earlier, we have experienced firefighters on board operating the equipment and they're able to answer any calls, provide any context that might be needed to firefighters on the ground and what they're seeing and what to watch out for.
Now, as of this morning, the fire continues to burn. This is a live look right now from one of the helicopters flying over these fires in California. You can kind of see those flames, that smoke just pouring out of there. And it's still dark out there. Of course, the sun hasn't come up. So we're going to start to see a little bit more of that smoky conditions out there. Now, according to the National Weather Service, red flag warnings are in effect for much of LA. The battalion chief for Cal Fire, they actually spoke to NBC earlier this morning, about 15 minutes ago, and said that the calmer winds could help firefighters start to build some type of containment, but we're going to stay on top of this story and of course bring you the latest.
Really is such a tough situation there, and the images, yes, are heartbreaking. Brianna, thank you for the update. Today, state legislators will gather at the Capitol for Governor Polis' State of the State address. In his address, we expect to hear more about the state's plan to deliver better services to Coloradans. This will be Polis' second to last State of the State address. It's set to start at 11 o'clock this morning. If you'd like to listen to the address, we're going to be streaming it live. You can find that on Fire TV, Roku, on our website, 9news.com, and our 9 News app.
Now let's give you a live look outside in Washington, D.C. Today is a day of mourning for late former President Jimmy Carter. This is a live look of the National Cathedral. And in less than 1 hour, the official state funeral will take place there at Washington National Cathedral. Ceremony started about 10 minutes ago where his casket left the U.S. Capitol. It will be brought into the National Cathedral at 7:30 and the funeral will start at 8 o'clock. Today's service wraps up a week of traditions to honor the former president, giving Americans the chance to say goodbye to a man who left a mark during his time in office and long after as well.